here in London. Absolutely soaking. Apologies, I'm a couple of minutes late. Dan, Alexi Pura, Alex Khan, Pierre Boysen, Parvinder, Ahmad, good afternoon. Lightning, good morning, guys. Please accept my well wishes for today's trading session. Have a blue-green day. Yeah, well, listen, look, today, guys, I'm I'm way above targets already for today, so we'll see what I will or won't do today. Potential for a shorting opportunity. I think I'll be taking this on personal funds today as opposed to funded accounts. So let's just watch what happens here. So I'm waiting for, let's get rid of that. So what I'm waiting for here is obviously gold has been flying today. We've got a big announcement this evening, don't we, guys? You know what's happening tonight, which is FOMC, expected rate cut, which today's monster trades were. Let's have a look. Here we had, why is it not sure? Oh, this is personal account. Let's go trade history. Here we go. This was this morning in the live stream. Perfect. Securing 102 pips on gold. Yes, it went further, but who cares? Who cares? 102 pips is what we secured, and it made some lovely pips for all our members. Robbie, good afternoon. So guys, if you're new to the live stream, potential range trade 5 minute. I'm gonna sit tight, Dan. I'm looking at this as potential breaking out to the downside, but we'll see. I feel like we're gonna break to the downside. I'm gonna wait for the 15-minute candle. So I understand why you're looking at the 5 minute range trade. Prices come into this support area, wait for a 5 minute bullish candle close, wait for a wick down, buy the highs. I just feel that the move has potentially just reached the top, and we may just have a correction before we have the next move. But we shall see. Look, ultimately, we've done the day. We've secured what we need to secure before FOMC. We don't need to go crazy. And we will be FX Sniper. Good afternoon, Di. Good afternoon, Mon 06CL. Good afternoon, Mitchell Clark, Dylan, Fifi Trading. Is that? Good afternoon. I can't read that one. Loic, is it? So look, today what we're looking at doing is potential breakout either way. I don't want to trade in this bit. I know a couple of our members are taking this range trade right now. It meets the rules. So if you are taking it, there's plenty of space. It is with trend. Yeah, you got 70 points to the high. So Dan, good luck, buddy. I'm not going to be taking this, but guys, if you are taking it, it meets all our rules. So yeah, it's a buy on the 5 minute above. Literally, it's a live buy right now. Like I said, I'm going to wait for the 15. I'm going to make my decision after this 15-minute candle closes. Whether we're going to see a correction or whether we're going to break outside. Dan's in and break even. Okay, buddy. Missed entry by Vic. Well, it's back at your entry price now if you want to take it. I think gold is playing up now, just up and down. Hey, I mean, look, ultimately, hi Mark, just want to thank, brilliant. Cheers, John. Yeah, look, today is anyone's guess, right? We've had the move before the US Open. There's usually a move as the US opens, even on FOMC day. Whether it's going to continue to move up or whether it's going to sell off, I have no idea, which is why I don't want to get caught up in 5-minute trades right now. I'm going to wait for the 15-minute candle. And if the 15-minute candle can close below here, then I'll look for shorts. If we can get a close above 40.30, then I'll look for potential longs. So I'm going to write off this little range right now. It's not for me. I call it a little range. It's 150 pips, but I feel like we're going to break lower, as I said. So we'll wait and see. We've got 3 minutes left of this candle. I'm not doing any momentum entries. Oh, there you go. There we go. Let's see how it closes. Let's see how it closes. Billy Boy, good afternoon. Frank Underwood, good afternoon. Sean Colton, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. Yeah, so listen, guys, like I said, it's price action traders. Now, I am a price action trader. Now, something I didn't, I've seen a few new people. So every Monday, so second Monday, third Monday, and fourth Monday of every month, I'm doing a giveaway. So the second Monday will be a 1 hour coaching session with myself. The third Monday will be a month's membership to Mark Owen Concepts, and the final giveaway of the month will be a instant funded account by Instant FX Capital. It's going to be a 3K to 60K scaling account. Okay, no challenges. So if you haven't entered the competition, which is free to enter, I won't even call it a competition. It's just a giveaway. If you haven't yet entered, can do so by clicking on this link. 1 second, and just it's a bit.ly link, and just fill out name, email, contact number, and your level of trading. And basically, that's it. So are you a beginner, are you intermediate, or are you advanced? It's that simple. If you give bum details, if you give incorrect details, I'm sorry, guys, but you will not be able to win. And that's it. We've had 3 winners this month. We had Simon Webster for the coaching session. We had Dan Shilson. So we have a close below here. So I feel like we've got a sell set up now. We're having a wick up. So I'm gonna put sell stop underneath here. What's that? 40. I'll just put 40.19. And then what's this? I'll do 399, 3996. Now, there we go. So we're looking. Aja, thanks for joining. So we've got a pending sell stop order in place now. This is based on a simple breakout system. We've had candle close below. It's change of structure because we've had high, failed to break and close above the highs. We've then created a higher low. We've now created a lower low. So changing structure. And we're creating a top wick. So in essence, this is the market grabbing liquidity to potentially attract sellers into the market. And if it does, live visibility. What the? I tell you, TikTok, you are driving me nuts. I'm going to have to appeal this. For some reason, every session it says poor visibility. I mean, I get it's raining outside here in London, but I don't think that's any reason for poor visibility on my MT5. Vatan, good afternoon. So yes, we do have a pending sell, or I have a Rooster, good afternoon. So I have a pending sell stop, as I said, on gold. What would cancel the order? Good question. So canceling the order would be if the next 15-minute candle closes back above the support level. would I look to place a trade then? Well, it depends. So let's say it closes above the support level but closes up here. Then I wouldn't take a trade. Why? Because the room from here to the next resistance is too small, so I wouldn't be interested. I'd then wait for a candle to close above that resistance level. So yeah, am I happy to, what's the 22? Okay. Um, If this was with trend, i.e., if we were buying and we got a similar setup, I'd place a flip order. I'm not going to do a flip here just because we've only got like 20 pips to the low of that wick. So if you get slipped 2 or 3 pips because of volatility or whatever, then you're eating into 10%, 15% of that range. So I'm going to just wait for the market to break the low of this candle. If it keeps going up, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? If it keeps going up, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? Right, system, October 28th, activity. Okay, I'm just trying to appeal this poor visibility that is supposedly happening. Now, guys, if you are new to this channel, if you've got any questions, please ask away. Um, I only focus on gold, NASDAQ, and the DAX. And right now, the DAX is just the ugliest chart in town. There is zero opportunities, nothing of interest for me on the DAX, so I'm down to just the NASDAQ and gold. And to be fair, NASDAQ just keeps keeps pushing higher and it doesn't really print any opportunities for me. So I am down to just looking at gold at the minute. Uh, what's this one? Uh, Vuzi, how we doing? Mark, welcome. Good afternoon. When is the news? So news today, we have 7 p.m. at 7:30 FOMC. Oh, 6:30. Christ, because our clocks have gone back. Um, oh, I hate it. I hate clocks going back. Yeah, so that's it today. I'm not bothered about pending home sales. It's not really gonna impact the medium impact news, so I'm not really bothered about it. I only ever look at major impact news. Hi, Dan, Albana, good afternoon. Um, Guys, thanks for the follow. Look, let me know what you, in terms of trading, what would you say is your biggest struggle? What is your biggest strength? How, if there was a service that we could offer other than the free live streams, um, how could we help you get better? Obviously, we have our membership, um, but that is a paid for service. So, guys, let me know. Is there anything we could do to help you improve? What's my bias? Um, my bias is long, but I'm happy to trade short right now on the basis that we've got a change in structure. So ideally, right now, what I'd want to see is I'd want to see a couple of downrange candles, and if a buyer candle sets up somewhere anywhere between here and here, I would be buying that. Okay, so I'm looking for a BPC setup somewhere down here. So if we just, I just need to see a continuation. I need to see the market drop down here somewhere, and I will look for this. 1 second. Where is it? This is what I'll look for. I need to see this market correct like this. I want to see some downrange candles, buy a candle, and then I'm looking to buy. So this is what I need to see. But as it stands, I'm potentially looking for a sell underneath the low of this candle, but it has to happen in the next 8 minutes. Okay, guys, it has to happen in the next 8 minutes. What's happening on YouTube, guys? Hi Andy. Any new followers on YouTube? TikTok, what's happening? Steve Loys, good afternoon, if that's how you say it. Terry, good afternoon. So I don't know if we've not seen Sid for a while. Sid, if you are listening in, you're based in Jamaica, not seen you for a week or so, couple of weeks. Just sending you best wishes, buddy. Hope you and the family are safe over there. So if anyone is from Jamaica or got family there, just sending our best wishes and hope that everyone is safe, guys. In the meantime, we're going to sit tight. Hopefully we can get a drop in the market according to our sell stop. I'm not going to put pending partial TPs in until the trade is triggered. And the reason for that is my magic keys isn't quite working properly for some unbeknown reason. It doesn't matter what I do, it's not clearing the issue. Your only friend has just joined. Hello. John Will, good afternoon. Be at Limited, good afternoon. Right, how many of you just trade gold? How many of you are trading other markets? Let me know what markets you trade, guys. Let me know what markets you trade. Obviously, there's a lot of new names that I'm seeing coming in today. Aquatic Life, good afternoon. Little Store, good afternoon. Mikkel, good afternoon. Jump between NASDAQ and gold. Jimmy joined. Fifi Trading is back. Okay, guys. Someone sent a lot of diamonds. Who's that? Cat sent a heart. Is that Cat who won the prize the other day? Is that Cat who won the trading account? If it is, thank you for the heart, Cat. Much appreciated. Your only friend, mainly gold recently, occasionally Japan and US index. So you're trading the Nikkei and US indexes. Okay. And trading gold mainly because it's trending or because you like the volatility. Lightning FX, gold only. Okay, sorry guys, 1 second. I'm just gonna have to mute 1 second. Got something stuck in my throat. God knows what it is. Sorry guys. Right. Oh, I am struggling, so I do appreciate. I am sorry for the noises down the microphone. There's not a lot I can do about it right now. Maybe the tomorrow morning Asia session. Who's up for it? Could be a bit spicy after FOMC tonight. If anyone's up for a broker session, anyone, what time? 3 a.m. UK time? Vic, alarm is set. Terry's in for the Asian session. Okay, so look what's happening here. Now, Mr. Siddiqui, surely there'll be a baby to feed that'll wake you up around that time. Fucking hell. Sorry guys, I'm struggling with my throat. 1 second. Right, there we go. Let's hope that is better now. Okay, so listen, we still have 3 minutes left for this to trigger, but if it doesn't trigger, what do we have setting up, guys? What do we have setting up if it doesn't trigger? If it closes anything like this, what is setting up? Not a BPC. Yeah, false break. False break in direction of the trend. Mr. Hall, good afternoon. Right, yeah, so look, support, candles close below. Here, this one potentially closes back above. Next candle, if it wicks down, we can buy the high, trade it up to here. So we've got to wait for the candle to close because if it doesn't close back above this level, then the false break is off. Okay, so wait for the false break to be confirmed because ultimately what could happen is it could just completely roll over and sell off again. So the whole purpose of waiting for the candle to close and waiting for a wick down is so that we don't get caught in any traps. It doesn't mean that we won't get caught at some point. It just reduces the probability of getting caught in any traps. Okay. So imagine you just sold this on the candle close because it closed below the level. Well, by waiting for the candle to wick up and then selling below the low, guess what? We've not got caught in in this potential false break. So winning. We're not in stress. We're not having to deal with our emotions. We're not having to think about fight and fly. Dopamine's not kicking in because we're not losing anything. We're not making anything. It's just doing what it is. Okay, so now what do we have? 40 seconds. 40 seconds before this candle closes. Okay, so potential false break on the cards. 25 seconds. Let's cancel this order. Okay, so we're waiting for the next candle to wick down. We've got 60 pips from the current high. 15 seconds left. 10 seconds. So the high right now is 1980. Nearly a fine year. Okay, so it's wicked down. So let's 1980, that's fine. I'll just put 4011 for now. 4011. We'll do 4029. 4029. Okay. You take over 50 plus trades in, is that in a day? No, this is since the 1st of August. Fucking 50 trades in a day. Wow. I'd uh, I'd be going crazy. Yeah, no, since the 1st of August. Now, in there, I was away for 8 trading days, but usually a session might get one trade. Occasionally, we have had 3 trades in a session, but it's usually between 1 and 2 trades in a session. So when we trigger, I'll be. There's some weird stuff happening when I do that. Okay. Live visibility restricted. What is these guys? TikTok. What is? Yeah, 3 a.m. streaming tomorrow. Gonna do an Asia session. Um, I need to appeal these guys because they are driving me nuts. Can you please stop these stupid alerts about visibility? It's very disrupting to my live stream. All right. Appeal submitted. Now, um, why is it submit? Okay, so this is where if we get another candle close below here, then guess what? We can flip our opinion again. But what's going on? Appeal submitted. Well, then close it down. Uh, Gold is having a little bit of a yo-yo moment, but this is the beauty of by waiting for the market to give the bow and arrow effect, by waiting for it to pull back and then waiting for it to break the high, it means we don't get caught in any traps. And again, we could have effectively bought as this candle closed back above the range and then been sat in a trade that's in a significant drawdown. We haven't. We're just sat waiting for it now to pop back in the direction of the trend. But yeah, we're having yo-yos. Someone earlier said today that they in the session that they're expecting it to yo-yo around. Look, comics has just opened. Um, it's it certainly is having a little bit of a yo-yo. Mark, I have a message that's visible on your screen. Okay, uh, thank you. Let me just do that. Copy. There we go. Done. Thank you. Um, next is sell. Well, look, if it's going to keep yo-yoing, I'm going to stay away. I'm only looking at this right now. My preference is buys regardless. I was happy to look for a sell on here, but look, we've got to wait for the 30-minute now to close below. So we'll just sit tight. I'm happy to trade the flip on this candle, which effectively is the high of that previous 15-minute candle. So let's see how the market plays out for us. What is the best? What is the deck up to? The deck? Don't know what that means. Oh, sorry, mate. NASDAQ is still going up. I, as I said yesterday on the live stream, I'm not so keen on trading NASDAQ where it is. I want to see a pullback. And yesterday I thought we'd see a pullback ahead of the FOMC. If maybe that'll happen today, maybe it won't. I have no idea. But yeah, I don't want to trade this where we are. Your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in search results because it contains content with low visual quality or static imagery. Well, how static imagery? What's wrong with these guys? Am I gonna have to? Am I getting another? I cannot do. I think you can't show prices. I've never had issues before. It's just this week. Did the sell not happen? Uh, no, I cancelled the order. I cancelled the order. I'm going to wait for buyers. Justice for Mark. Um, how do you want me to keep moving a chart when I'm trying to explain what? Please, can you stop these pop-ups? Literally, something has just been going on with TikTok. It started this, I can't remember if it was this week or last week. It just keeps coming up. Dom Child, did the sell not happen? No, mate. No, I cancelled it. Once this bullish candle closed back above my support level, I was looking at this as a false break area. So because what's happened is support has been formed. So now support is here. So in theory, we've just had a break below support, which again, you have to wait for the market to continue to move. If this had been a buy setup, I would have left the order below here because this is what I call the gift, right? Okay. But because this is against trend, it's not something I would have left in. No volume. There'll always be volume pre-FOMC, whether it's market scaling out, hedging, resorting their position. As soon as the US comes into play, there'll always be activity. And maybe I am brave. Maybe I just trade the times that I trade, and regardless of what's happening, I don't know. But I think it might be an issue seeing the figures clearly. It's a bit out of focus. Oh, I thought that was just my eyesight. Um, okay. Let's see if there's not that one. Let's see if display. Oh, let's have that. Auto adjust. Input source. Can't do anything with that. Display. Let's see. What, don't know what sharpness does, but we'll come out of that. Anyone know what pixel clock is? Okay, well, I'm not sure if that's any better or not. No volume. Renovation Trod, thanks for the follow. Right, let's get this off. So yeah, as I said, I'm looking for BPC trades now. We can clear this out. So I'm effectively now just looking for buyers to come in at some point. So we will sit and wait for buyers. Let's just move this out. Let me just move the scale down a little bit so I can maneuver the chart a little bit more. Oh, appeal again. I might as well just have a constant bit of text appealing these low visibility, whatever it is. All right, this can go. This can go. So I waste 20 minutes a live session appealing these pop-ups please stop them. Out of the many people who offer help and advice, your approach and genuine help is refreshing. Cheers, Mark. Appreciate that. Wish we would see a little bit more of that shown with these pop-ups stopping. Okay, so listen. Those that know the BPC setup, there is potentially I'm going to leave it. I want it to be on the higher time frame. Higher time frame. Those that are more aggressive, you could be looking at 5-minute BPC. If you are a more aggressive trader, we've got our tuned down range days. We're now looking for a 5-minute bullish candle. This would be an early entry into hopefully going back into trend. So if this candle closes bullish, the next candle wicks down, you can look to buy the high of this candle, and you've at least got Jesus, 88 pip range, so plenty of room to trade it into. Literally, I mean, all my appeals keep getting approved, but it's just a pain in the ass to do it. So guys, as I said, we are having a not we are having, we do a giveaway every week, so every month, I should say, on the second, third, and fourth Monday of the month. The second Monday of the month, I will be giving away a 1-hour coaching session. The third Monday, I will be giving away a month's membership to Mark Owen Concepts. And the final Monday of the month, I'll be giving away a 3,000 to 60,000 instant funded account. So all you need to do is click on that link I've just shared in the chat. It's no trick questions. It's just a name, an email, a phone number, and whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced trader. If you've already completed your details, you do not need to do it again. Once is enough, and you'll be re-entered into the giveaway every month. Obviously, you have a higher chance of winning early doors because there are less people that have registered. The more people that register, obviously, the lower the probability of success. So if you want a higher chance of winning, guys, now is the time to be putting your name down. There's only like 50 or 60 names down there at the minute. So all you need to do is click on that bit.ly link that I've just shared in all the chats. Click on it and look at being a potential winner. So as I mentioned, guys, I'm not interested in the DAX. The DAX is off radar for me at the minute. NASDAQ, to be fair, would be interesting below sort of like 26,090. Obviously buys above 26,150, but I don't want to be a buyer all the way up here, so that's not something of interest for me. So literally, I'm just watching gold. Any little bit low would be nice. I'm just going to wait for buyers, but remember, guys, as I told you before we'd even started, we had a 100 pip trade this morning in our live stream with members, which was this one here. You can see entered here, classic breakout. If it was done off the 30, so look, candles closed above, next candle's wick down, bought above the high, scaled out, scaled out, scaled out, done. And yes, you can look at it and you can say, well, it did another 300 pips. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm never going to get all the pips. I'm never going to buy the bottom. I'm never going to sell the highs. I'll always wait for confirmation, and I'll always be one of the first out. I'll just look to keep taking profits along the way. So Remember, it's all about having a process in place. If you have a process in place, you're not going to start getting all flustered with emotions, dopamine rushes. You have a process in place, and it's like going to the gym. The more repetitions you do, the bigger weights you can lift. Okay? With trading, the more repetitions you do, the better results you get, the bigger lot sizes you'll trade. That's it. Don't try and do big lot sizes instantly. That's the quickest way to blow accounts. Um, 5 minute. Yeah, you could look for buys above here, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna wait. As I said, I want to see higher time frame. Yeah, this is a setup of the 15 based on the fact that we've broken support here. It's just that it's against the market trend. I did say to you I was interested in shorts on this one. Just with it closing back above, that was it. Kind of killed it for me. So yeah, closed above, closed below, wicked up, sellers. You've got 76 pips down to this area, so there is options for you here, guys. Um, but yeah, I'm going to wait for it to drop, and then I'm going to wait for buyers to potentially come back in. Um, in fact, it's 10 to 2. I'm not going to be doing anything now today. I'm done. I'm done for today. I'd rather just sit on the sidelines and wait for Asia tomorrow, and maybe we can catch a good trade. Who's had some? Who's trading personal accounts and who's trading funded accounts? Let me know. So I was just getting that off. Uh, yeah, hiya guys. Parvinder, welcome back. I saw you in earlier. Yeah, it's been a slow session, but look, we can't win them all. We can't win them all. No, we've not had a losing trade. We just haven't had a trade. We've just been very patient, waiting for the market to do what we want it to do. And if it doesn't do that, we just don't do anything. How many of you feel like you need to trade? Ben Lopez, good afternoon. How many of you feel like you need to trade just because you sat in front of the charts? Nikkei, thank you. How many of you feel like you need to trade just purely because you sat in front of the charts? Okay, Mr. Siddiqui, thank you for being honest. Now, just remember, oh, what's wrong with these guys? Another, how many times is that I'm having to appeal? This has got to be something I've been working on to suppress the need for trading. Right, so I'm just considered going to a funded account, but not sure if it's worth it. Would you recommend or keep? Uh, I've used paper trading for a while, switched to live funds of money I had saved. Okay, Mark, so question for you. Um, what returns, if you were to look at the live account statistics, what has been your biggest drawdown? What has been your biggest drawdown? So you need to, uh, so once you know the statistics, then you can start to make a plan of action in terms of um, what you're going to do. So let's say you've been trading a personal account. I'm just going to use random numbers here. So let's say your personal account is £10,000 and you've had a drawdown of £2,000. Now, let's say that is, it can either be open P&L or it could be physical lost money. So if you have had that happen to you, the up 54% when I started the account, never dropped lower than 24%. Okay, so brilliant. So 24%, if you look at that, most funded accounts will allow you around 8%. Some will allow you 6%. Instant FX allow you 10% static. So in theory, you would need to reduce your risk if you were to base it on the risk that you've been doing by, I would say half to give you a little bit of flexibility. So let's say you're trading at one lot on a 10K account. If you went onto a 10K funded account, you would need to, um, in fact, no, not by half. You'd need to, hold on, 24%. You're gonna four times. You'd need to be trading around half would be 12. You need to do it about zero point 0.2 of a lot. Okay, and that will give you some flexibility. Okay, so you'd need to be trading at about zero point 0.2 if you were trading at one lot. Because the idea is your personal account, if you're up 54% on your personal account, so let's say you started with £1,000 and you're up £540 now. That £540, you could get a nice funded account with that. Okay, but there's no point taking your profits out and putting it into a funded account where you can potentially make a lot more money if you can't adhere to their drawdowns. Yeah. So at least with Instant FX Capital, you can have a static 10%. So if you make 10%, your drawdown available is 20%. So your objective with someone like Instant FX Capital would be to get around 15, 16% in front. Then you know you're completely covered based on trading at full risk on your normal, the way you trade on your normal account. I think there's okay, what's this? 15-minute. Now again, similar setup to what we had here. Don't have a strong enough trend to be selling the low of this. If this was again, like I was saying, a buy setup, I would have a buy stop order. Meaning, if we'd had a bullish breakout and then a bearish inside candle form, I'd have a buy stop above the candles. Fucking another appeal going in. These guys. I need to I think I might just have to stop doing it on TikTok because it's driving me nuts. So guys, maybe you want to, if you enjoy the streams, just jump onto YouTube. Uh, all right, I've just told them. I will guide everyone to YouTube if these fucking pop-ups keep coming. So it's driving me nuts. So apologies, guys. Apologies. Um, but after the eighth appeal, I'm kind of a bit bored of saying the same thing. Wojciech, good afternoon. Nasdaq's popping again ahead of the open. Okay. Now, got 3 minutes for this candle to close. If it closes above this in this range, guys, you can look to, and the next candle moves lower on the open, you can buy the high. Buy the high of this candle. Now, I will be uh, I will be departing at 2:15 today. I've got a few things on, so apologies. But guys, if you haven't yet entered the giveaway, you can do that by clicking on that link now and just enter your name, email, and phone number, and whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced trader, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. The next giveaway is going to be on the second Monday of November, which I think is at the 10th. Yeah, yeah, 10th of November. 10th of November is going to be the next giveaway, guys. So just click on that bit.ly link if you want to be entered into the free prize draw. It will be a one-on-one coaching session with myself for an hour where we'll break down price action. Well, it depends what level you are. We'll be looking at different elements of trade management, whatever you want to cover. So if you haven't yet entered, just click on that link, fill out your details. And having a good day. Yes, Sam, really good day. We've not done any trades in this session. We did look at a sell below here. Then this candle closed back above the level. So then we looked at a false break buy above there. That cancelled that once the next candle closed below. So yeah, I'm not really interested. But this morning we on live stream we had a 100 pip gold trade. And that's it. Yes, I've hit targets for the day, so I'm not rushing or forcing anything. Um, yeah, 39.90 would be hit. Abs Question is, where is it going to go? We're going to see the dollar sell off and gold rally, or we're going to see this sell off and gold sink, or are they both going to rally? Who knows? Can we enter a buy now? You can enter a buy whenever you want, buddy. You just got to have to make sure you got a process in place. So from And this is what I mean. People get the itch to place orders because they're sat in front of the screen, and it could be while you sat here, while you on a live stream, you think, oh, Mark's not placing anything, but I've sat here for an hour or so, I must place a trade. No, you don't need to. Don't chase, don't chase anything. God made FX. That's a good name. Thanks for the follow. Um, so look, this is my no trade range. We get a close above. We got what 70 70 points down to here. You got 120. So there's plenty of room either way. But yeah, as I said, I don't think we really need to do anything now. I'm going to jump off the stream in about 10 minutes. Something I learned, bit cliche, is you can't lose a trade you're not in. Absolutely. So I've not said it for a while, but one of my sort of favorite sayings is I'd rather be a pilot on the floor wishing I was in the air than a pilot in the air wishing I was on the floor. So if you think about that, when the conditions are bad, you shouldn't be flying, but some live will end with detected inactivity. Well, what do you want me to do? Dance? I don't know what these. algorithms are doing with TikTok, but they're, it's like they're saying it's poor visibility. Wave your arms every 30 seconds. Yeah, I look like I've got Tourette's or I'm shouting at people. Um, Waiting for it to go lower before our positions. One. So yeah, guys, it is a little bit odd now with TikTok. They are sending some bizarre um, things through to me, pop-ups. So not sure whether it's going to be something that I can continue to do these live streams with TikTok because it is very infuriating. Um, but if you want, I will be doing them on YouTube. So get yourself over to YouTube. At least there's no distractions there. When Powell speaks, gold will rally. Buckle up for it. I won't be watching. I won't be watching. I've got zero interest in trading around those times. I'll come back when the dust is settled. Maybe we should tap the screen. Yeah. Yeah, so listen, guys, pick your times that you want to trade. My times are London Open, US Open. Now, because over the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, we're seeing the market moving in Asia. And when we're waking up pre-London, it's already up $30 to $50. So occasionally I'm doing Asian sessions. I'll do one tomorrow, 3 a.m. Um, yeah, it means I'll be sleeping in the spare room tonight. Don't want to be waking up my my queen. Marek, good afternoon. What we got? 11 minutes. 11 minutes for this candle. Now, if it closes above, then you've got opportunity to trade, but it has to close above. If it just closes where it is, I'll just leave it. It's got zero interest for me. 5 minute, you can see, yeah, structures. So 5 minute, you could trade on the 5 minute if you want, guys. Because the same 5 minute level is the same structure on the 15. DAX is dropping. Singh just joined. Hi, Cat. Yeah, in 5 minutes I'm gonna go, guys. There's as much as I enjoy your conversation and questions, etc. There's not a lot of point me being sat here. Oh, fucking! I got another. I can't be bothered appealing. I literally just cannot be bothered appealing. So I've had one, two, three, four, five, six. I've had 6 appeals approved since we've been running. I've only been on an hour. So that's one every 10 minutes. And I just rejected that one. I can't be bothered. So I think we need to find a way. If there's anyone that knows how to speak to someone at TikTok, let me know because it's driving me nuts. If I get another one, I'm gonna cancel the stream early because it's just infuriating. Dan, I did take the 5 minute early entry, 89 pips, closed out. Lovely. Oh, so you took this one and then you took this next one. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Yeah. So potential. Oh, it's going. It's going. But as I say, yeah, buys are definitely what I was focusing on, as I said before the stream, as we started the stream, my bias is buys, but so Doug's trying to get in. So let's have a look. So if this 5 minute candle closes above, you can look to potentially trade it. So if it closes above, next candle wicks down, you can look to. I wouldn't bother. There's only 26 pips to there, so leave it. It's done. Only thing I would look for is now a close above 40.30 for a potential breakout. That would be the way that I would look at it. Dan's had a successful time back. 50 pips yesterday, 89 today. Well done, Dan. You must have nearly paid for your holiday now. All right, guys. Any questions? If there's no questions, I am gonna head off. So give me a. If you got any questions, just fire them in right now, guys. If not, I am gonna head off. Uh, this live this week. Content engagement dynamic. I don't know. All right, guys. Any questions? Fire them in, because if not, I'm gonna make tracks. I'm gonna go in 30 seconds if there's no questions. No questions? No? Okay, guys. Well, listen, have a great day. If you are going to trade through FOMC tonight, make sure you are disciplined, stick to a sensible risk management. Do not do anything silly. Please, please, please remember there's always another day. High volatility doesn't just mean big returns, it also means big losses. So, best bit of uh, taking something on the chin is there'll always be another day. Don't need to trade through these crazy times. Always think about what outcome would give you the biggest. How would you feel if you blew your count, and how would you feel if you made $500 or $1,000 by trading that one event, which is a gamble? What do you think you're going to get more from? There's more discipline to stay out of the market than there is by taking a punt on some news that could blow your account or give you a return. So if you can do anything, guys, stay out of the market, watch it, and see what you can do when the dust settles. Okay? Have a great day. No trades today on the live stream, so nothing to update. We'll be back tomorrow. No, I'll be back 3 a.m. Okay, so I'll see you at 3 a.m., guys. That's UK time, 3 a.m. All right, have a good one. Take care. Bye bye.